Parody versus Room.
Welcome everyone to Spyro. It's a race between Qatherine and Stefan. And oh boy, we are raising money today for the Diabetes Research Institute. If you type, !donate, you will get a link to our Tiltify page, and there you can find all sorts of prizes and raffles and bid wars. Oh man, it's gonna be a great time. I love doing his intros.
I'm good at them, so I understand.
No, far better than me I've ever done.
Really? I thought that was quite bad. So are we good to start? I mean, I don't see why we should dilly or dally.
Yeah, we can just jump in. Just
All right.
Jump into the Spyros.
So get your new game highlighted, and I will say go, and that is when you will go.
All right.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go! Ah!
And we're skipping the cutscene.
Yeah. What button do you have to press to skip the cutscene?
It's the start button.
Okay.
Thank you for skipping me.
Start
Oh
button
no.
ain't doing shit.
Oh, I should probably
go.
tweet.
There you go. Yeah,
her
it
up.
takes a second.
It takes a second.
I had to read this username in chat, so I'm going to read their message just so you people have to hear it too. Hentai Spider says, I thought this was just a race and not a speed run. I think this is just a race.
We're not good enough to call this a speed run. This dragon you can't skip.
Yeah, you can't
I think.
skip.
Thank you for
I noticed that in the speed run they do not collect this dragon, I think,
Yeah.
for that reason.
Thank you for releasing Spyro. Free 10 Spyros in the Dragon World. Then find Spyro. He'll tell you where the balloonist is. Verve? I can't look at these dragons without thinking of my edits. Like, I've ruined this game for me.
What edits are you referring to, Stefan?
The edits in the Spyro the Dragon Reunited Trilogy LP on Find the Computer Room, an LP that I'm actually pretty proud of.
Man, we're just plugging early, aren't we?
Hello, everyone. Hey, everyone.
Whoa,
I just
Caro.
love now that we're skipping the dragons, it's just gonna be
Yeah,
Every
my friend
dragon's a
Cat
John
invited
Goodman.
me.
What are we
I'm
doing
just
here?
gonna say from the start, I think Stefan's gonna win because I was practicing last night for the first time and I was not doing so well. But it's okay because I very clearly established myself as the heel in my promo. So you know, it's just character growth for Stefan if I put Stefan over, right, Kara? That's how it works.
Heels are too good for practicing because we know that we're just gonna dominate. Okay.
Can't have a heel turn if you're already a heel.
Just like I'm gonna take Stefan next week in Puyo, but.
Oh yeah.
But will you? Dun dun.
Take him
will.
where? Where are you going?
Like to brunch? Like to brunch? Like
Yo,
for drink?
brunch?
I'll give you a serving of a knuckle sandwich for brunch. How about that?
Knuckles.
No mayo. No mayo on the knuckle sandwich.
Is brunch just like a cold lunch or something?
No, it's
Brunch
breakfast
is
lunch.
like between like when you get up too late to have breakfast, but so you want lunch early,
I thought it was
so
funny.
you do that. Yeah.
Even you mean that because it's a lunch, but it goes brunch.
That's right.
Oh.
I also feel like brunch is just an excuse for people to drink at 11 a.m. Just fair. I'm not judging.
Those bottomless mimosas, though.
Exactly.
Man, this makes me want to play Spyro right now.
You should.
Three-way race. Go.
You should because this. I mean, like if I like say like one game that was like my video game, it's Spyro because it's like that's I played these games all the time when I was younger, so it's like and I've both 100%ed and any percented Spyro 1 like so many times that it's like I've got so much of this game like the back of my head.
Stefan, do you remember SpyroHints.com?
I don't remember that.
That website saved my young Qatherine when it came to stuff like treetops and like other really weird, hard stuff from the original trilogy when I was a kid. And that website is still up, and it looks exactly the same.
Actually, I think it was, yeah, because I never 100%ed all 3 of the games when I was a kid. I beat Spyro 1 and 3, like I beat the boss of Spyro, the final boss of Spyro 1 and 3, but I never beat the final boss of 2. Like I kept dying at Ripto's final phase, so I just never beat Spyro 2 when I was younger.
Yeah, that phase is not easy.
And then I didn't 100% it until like much later on. And it's funny because I think the first time I ever like what got me to figure out what to 100% it was watching Ant Dude's original LPs of Spyro, because he 100% those. So
really?
that was how I figured out being like, oh, this is what I did. Like this is like where all the extra secret stuffs are, and that was how I went on to 100% them.
It was so hard to, and when I remember when I was playing it as a kid, like literally not understanding how you were supposed to get to have that stuff, like just not able to problem solve that. It wasn't even about like having the reflexes. It was like, how does this work?
It was also a thing for me where because I played all the Spyro games on my PS2, but the thing is, the PS2, since I had a fat PS2, after a certain point, it just would not accept like PS1 disc, like any disc that was either like black or blue, like that wasn't the traditional like clear. So I just could not play Spyro or any of my other games for years. Like the only way I could play them was if I went to my cousin's place who had a fat PS3, so I could play them on there, or went to one of my other cousin's place who had a PS1, so I could play it on there. It was like there was this like elusive thing in my life where I couldn't play Spyro for years, and then when I got a PS3 finally, I was like, I can finally play Spyro again. That was all I cared about.
My fat PS2 also did that. It just stopped playing PS1 games and DVDs after a while, and I'm like, oh, sadness.
I do have some curiosity from chat. Was there any like reason you went OG Spyro 1, or is it just because you like it? Versus the remake.
OG, yeah, I was the one who wanted to go OG Spyro 1. When we were doing some of the planning was when a lot of the stuff about Ubisoft was hitting the news, and I just felt really uncomfortable.
Activision.
Yeah, Ubisoft.
And
There's
also
so many
Ubisoft,
of them.
but yeah.
But it was when the stuff about Activision, which I won't get into because some of that can be would need to give content warning for that shit. I didn't really feel comfortable giving a platform and semi-advertising a game that was made by a company that I really do not like. I wouldn't, if this game came out now, I wouldn't buy it. So just the idea of playing it on stream kind of felt yucky to me.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, and then originally
and it wasn't. People are saying like, "Oh, the load times are faster." Like, I wasn't thinking about that.
but also Reignited has the whole pointing at sparks to where the gems are. So like there was that there were technically like benefits to what which one to play. We were originally thinking about doing 100% as an incentive, but the timing didn't work out with the rest of our schedule, so we just made it any percent.
So, should I or should I not buy Reignited? Will I be a good or bad person?
You could buy it used.
Buy it used. Then none of the money's going to the publisher. It's a really good game, and the people who actually made the game, Toys for Bob, totally got screwed over.
People, yeah.
Yeah, they as far as we know, it's not like Bobby Kotick didn't make this game. like
a
Toys
friend
for Bob did, and then they got
so.
thrown into the Call of Duty mines. But so yeah, I would say buy it used.
Yeah, it is a good way to play all 3 games. Yeah,
it's a pretty
really
fun time.
As someone who's never played 2 or 3, is it worth it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
three is my
absolutely.
favorite. 3 is my
Same.
favorite.
Yeah,
Oh,
same. I
same
love 3
here.
the most.
Okay.
Am I in a call of 3 stands? Let's go.
Yes.
Three is definitely like a controversial one because it introduces a lot more characters and a lot more gimmicks to the regular Spyro gameplay. So it's like a lot of people it's a series where all 3 of them kind of have like different reasons for liking all 3. It's like people like the more variety of 2, but like think 3 has too much variety. People like the simplicity of 1 because it's literally just drop you into an area,
Yes.
go, and it's just pure exploration.
The remake trilogy did add the hover mechanic to 1, right? Did
No.
Oh, they did. They left it out. I guess it would have been too hard to rebalance all the levels for it. But that is one thing that 2 and 3 added. Definitely a couple times when I was practicing, I was like, oh, that button doesn't do what I was hoping it would do. Oh, I'm plummeting.
Ah, like how you can't spin dash in Sonic 1.
Yeah, it's literally that.
You can in Origins, I think. Can you?
Yes.
Okay.
And one of the options, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot until I was practicing this that the fodder don't give you blue butterflies after every 10 like they do in 2 or 3, so there's no point like grinding fodder.
I didn't even realize that was a thing. That I was like, oh, that was how like lives are things. So yeah, you have to grind for that.
It's less like grinding, but you know, like if in Spyro 2 and 3 I'll kill fodder if I don't need them to get butterflies for blue butterflies, but there's no point in this game.
And the green is so bright. This is the brightest I've seen this green in a long time.
The grass, or
Yeah,
where
the grass
are you?
is stone. I'm in Stonehill.
Yeah, Stefan, for some reason your game is way brighter than Catherine's.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's just the settings that I have on the PS3. Yeah, from the PS3 to PS1, it's like just the settings I have is making it look
So
like
everyone can claim I cheated if I won. I was going to stream the PS1 game with my PS3, but my hot bug was just, we spent like an hour troubleshooting it at 1 a.m. last night and could not get it to read. So I'm using an emulator. I was not happy.
Oh.
It was just, and I don't have a splitter for the Elgato, so I can't get around the HTTP encryption. So yeah, but as you said, Stefan, the loading times are not bad on this one because it doesn't save.
Yeah, the loading time's really fast. Like, I mean, there's barely any. I honestly say there's barely any loading times at all. I should go and get Egg Thief before I leave. Yeah, basically, my whole trick is essentially playing every level and getting as much as I can, and then once I do that, just leave, go to the next. And if I do that all the way up to Beast Makers, I can like pretty much skip all of Dreamweavers and then be good.
That was what I found as well, and like you only need 5 eggs, so I was figuring out which eggs are like reasonably easy to get, because like there's one that I remember, like the one in Town Square where it's like he's hard to get, like you don't need him, there's easier ones, you only need 5.
Yeah, it's a good thing is like, oh, you can go in after him, but if you miss him once, then you can just go. Yeah, like I missed 4 gems. Yeah, I don't need to go look for them.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
I mean, I'd rather go slower in that portion and get all the gems that are off, because there's a lot of gems in the path with the Egg Thief.
I'm gonna play Chaotic Good just in case. Don't forget to go through the exit gate on at least one stage in the first world, so you unlock this
That
area.
is right. Yeah. Thank you for that. Almost forgot. Yeah.
Thank you, Mikonos fan.
Yeah, for chat's reference, if you don't go through the exit portal in at least one level in the first world, the boss door doesn't open up, so you're just stuck going, what?
And you don't need to beat the boss to like get to the next world, but the boss is a level that has like gems and a dragon, so you need it for that.
Yes, you might as well go and do it. Yeah.
To get to the last world, I was surprised. You actually need a fair bit of the stuff.
I think it's 50 dragons and no, 60 dragons and I think 6,000 gems.
You were right. 50 dragons and 6,000
50
gems.
dragons,
I have it on a piece of paper right next to me.
And the dragons you only need the dragons for the for Beastmate for Dreamweavers, and then once you get 50 you can just stop, and then 6,000 is to get to Nasty's world.
If you're a little short, you can collect the difference in the actual Dreamweavers level.
Yeah, it's basically like if you do want to skip Beastmakers or you want to skip Dreamweavers, it's up to you. And I'm like, yeah, I'd rather just skip Dreamweavers. I think those levels take a bit longer.
I have a donation that just came in. I'm going to read it.
Zach!
Woo!
We have $200 from the gravy even.
Whoa!
I got frustrated getting the 1 gold bolt in OG Ratchet and Clank that requires the Visibomb gun, so I'm donating this much out of spite. Also, Spyro1 Best Spyro, please at me. So everyone please at the gravy even if you agree or disagree.
Hey, like I thank you so much for the donation. I don't know where we can buy a Visibomb gun ammo, unfortunately, with that 200. Also, that doesn't cover if we want to buy it in the level with the personal delivery assist.
True.
I think the closest thing I've got. I think the closest thing I've gotten to 100%ing a Ratchet game is Ratchet PS4 and Crack in Time. But even then, I've never gotten all of the gold bolts / whatever gold bolt equivalents. Just because I thought that was always too much work.
Trophy you can get in the Ratchet one in the PS3 trilogy was the one for getting 1,000,000 bolts.
Ugh.
Just like why?
And Catherine, I killed the Times Square guy in like right away.
Yo, that's my boy.
Just bum rush
So,
him.
You killed the town square egg thief?
Yeah, I just ran up to him and just went boom.
Sometimes with that guy, and it always feels good.
I fucking hate the dog. I mean, like the coldest of takes. I hate the dogs in Toasty.
Yeah, everyone
that
does.
Hard just because.
Also, the spinning things that you have to blow like 3 times into. I literally never knew how to get those as a kid, so I just never did. Like they were just stuck there the entire time because I'm like, I don't know how to get rid of them.
You just like really have to mash the flame button to get the dogs. And for the spinning things, it's like you almost need a rhythm for it. I sneak by and just get the dragon. He'll come back here if I die.
The camera. Yeah, Sonic Adventure was tripping me up last night because the way the games on the 360 the controller is done is that the LB and RB are the camera controls, not the left trigger or right trigger. So I kept trying to press the left trigger, right trigger, be like, why is it not working? And then I realized, oh no, it's the other ones. While for Spyro, yeah, it is L2 and R2 for camera.
Oh shit, that reminds me, I want to change the camera.
Completely forgot the Xbox version was like that. That's fucked up.
Because there were only 1 triggers, and just the way they decided to reposition everything, they're just like, yeah, like this. They didn't even like pay attention. Dogs.
Dogs.
Damn it, got squished.
No.
Are you gonna do the speedways?
Too long.
Yeah, no, I'm skipping all the speedways.
I routed it out for just skipping the speedways. Like I did the math, and it's like,
Yeah,
no,
you don't need to.
Fine.
Yeah, like I know everyone's like, oh man, like you that means you have to you can skip treetops, but it's like no, you want to go to treetops because treetops, if you just run through treetops normally, you get a shitload of gems. It's just you don't have to worry, and you don't have to worry about 100%ing it, so that's fine. I actually have to be careful because yeah, there's no
fodder in Toasty level.
Yeah, so if you die, so it is actual possible to die.
Yeah, I've died twice in this level. One of them I just took the L because I was like, I want Sparks back.
Have you done all the rest of the levels?
Yes.
Okay, so you actually are going pretty faster than me.
I'm sure that will change. I practiced last night and I practiced this morning and I got the Beast Makers this morning. You will where you will probably win is Nasty's World, because I don't know if it was just I was tired last night by the time I got there. Well,
you kept dying from Twilight Harbor?
Yeah. Most of the levels, but yeah, the fucking machine guns.
Well, there's only 2 levels in there.
Yeah, and then Nasty took me forever. I forgot how hard it is to catch him.
He's a wascally little guy.
Uh-huh.
I think the hardest thing is the mental, like, because I'm so used to trying to collect everything that I'm like, no, you don't have to actually collect anything in these levels.
Yeah.
Stop it. You're wasting time.
Imagine
let's see. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's good. That's more than enough.
It's such like a Zen-like thing for me to just boot up Spyro 1 and just mindlessly kind of do everything in it, so I can't even imagine. It would just feel wrong.
No, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, especially because of how, like, ingrained all 3 of these games are to me, like, especially 100%ing, that it's like, yeah, like, these are the games I'm like, oh, I can any percent them, but I always am like, oh, I just, like, why would I? I know how to 100% them, so I should.
Exactly.
Do you think the balloonists have families they go home to, or they just kind of hang out in the piers all day?
The balloonists?
Yeah.
Maybe they don't like their families.
That's why
Maybe
they're there to escape.
This guy's name is Titten.
Yo.
Oh, you were making a joke. Sometimes I'm in the zone and I'm like, I don't understand.
Do we show off the ass cracks?
Yeah.
Slow.
Beautiful 5th generation ass crack.
Hey, Chris.
Oh.
Hey, Chris. Real homies remember.
Real homies do remember.
I'm kind of surprised they got away with putting that in a game.
Yeah.
Actually, it was the 90s.
So I think Stefan's won the ass crack percent.
Oh, Stefan's got ass crack percent.
There you go. You're gonna win because I wasted 2 seconds on seeing the ass crack.
Showing ass. Stefan.
Ass crack bandit.
Bill Bob.
Ah.
Stefan be slinging crack. This is a
Christian channel.
This is a vaguely PG-13 stream. Come on, guys.
I was gonna say this is a drug-free channel, but I am sipping some delicious caffeinated beverage right now. So I am wired.
What kind of caffeinated beverage?
Just green tea. The go-to.
That's a very good choice.
This brace for you to be like, yeah, I got the Rockstar triple caffeine, 300 milligram a sip.
Work in a chemistry lab, just snort caffeine.
Sparks. That's bad.
Oh, I hate when you lose sparks. It's like
no, now I
it's
can't.
Like, it's not even about like, oh no, I'm 1 hit from dying. It's, oh no, my gem collection.
My gem collector. I should just in case. Let me save my game. Yeah, because it's also a game. Yeah, since it doesn't auto save, so every now and then I'll just go up to a dread just in case anything goes wrong. Let me just go up to a dragon and save my game.
Oh,
I should do that. Good reminder.
Dr. Shemp.
Dr. Shep.
Bitch.
Are you going to Dr. Shem?
No, I just passed
Already?
by him, so I was just like, oh, there he is.
Damn, Stefan.
He's like, I'm not gonna do that yet.
Save my game.
I feel like the speedrunning tactic would be to go through the levels first and then get the rest of the thing, but it's like I don't want to like be like, oh, which enemies did I already like attack? So I'm like, okay, let me just play through the map like a level itself and then just go about it.
Yeah, then you have to add in all the extra loading of actually going back to the levels and everything. That might actually not work out.
I don't think you have to worry about that because of the whole. I would say like it's like any percent speedrun. You're just going back and forth. So like it's only really good if you know exactly which enemies to hit and which is to not. Which I mean most speedrunners do. So that's not a problem for them.
It's very tightly routed. I was reading about it. Wow, like preparing for this. And one of the things that I hadn't considered, but totally makes sense, is that when you release a dragon, and they thank you for releasing them, Spyro has to walk to a certain position for the cutscene to trigger. So one of the things the speed route optimizes is like, what angle do you approach the dragon from to minimize the amount of time Spyro is walking, because he walks slow as fuck. And you can't do anything about it. It's cutscene.
Time to enter the dry canyon. The name of my bedroom.
What?
Oh. What? Stefan?
Oh my god, Stefan.
That raised about 5 questions that I'm going to suppress immediately. We have a $100 donation.
That's a big donation, yeah!
Thank you.
Who says, so when does Pizza Quest finally make its long-awaited return? Jokes aside, first time donating and catching a stream of this live. Love that all of you guys do. Cheers. Thank you, Stat. I don't really... Pizza Quest, I think that was when we were probably mildly intoxicated in Garrett's basement. And
That was in Spyro 2. That was during Spyro 2.
yeah, so I think like Crunchyroll or someone was like, oh, you can get a free pizza if you tweet this thing or do something. And we were like, we like pizza. We're fat white guys in our 20s and 30s. Let's go. And we never got a pizza. So somehow that's what the entirety of that Spyro playthrough became about. I don't remember last week, so...
There was there was like a 7-episode chunk that was just you guys, like the whole session is being like, when are we gonna get our pizza? When are we gonna get our pizza?
Where's the fucking pizza? Sabrina got the pizza from it, and they got it wrong. Great. I think it's better to have loved and wanted than to have gotten it and lost, perhaps. So maybe we won in that exchange.
Dragon that's like the blind fly thing in Dry Canyon. You know the one I mean?
Yeah, the one where like they have like the pick the thing and they're like,
You have to like go around the corner.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know the corner one. That's how you get to that spot. Yeah, that was annoying to deal with.
I skipped him. I was like, that's gonna take me more than one try.
It was a broccoli ranch pizza, Sabrina.
Oh.
That sounds mildly delicious. Mildly.
Like
I'm
you
not
can
a
eat
creep
that.
with pizza toppings,
I love
swear.
broccoli. I like broccoli on pizza. I'm not sure about ranch on pizza.
I like Alfredo sauce on my pizza.
On pizza, not really, but like as a dipping sauce, I like dipping ranch in pizza.
Hard disagree there, bro. Bro, you did cringe.
Bro, do you just say a cringe? You're going to lose real life karma.
It's just me and Caro and Chris, like that white girls, like the white girls at the party.
POV. POV, you said you like ranch on
pizza.
I like whatever toppings endears the viewer to want to donate to us more. So whatever one you like, that's the one I like too.
You should donate and tell us your terrible takes on pizza toppings.
And we will agree with you.
And I will make fun of them because I am the heel in this race.
That's right. I like pineapple
you say
and
you're the
ham
heel,
on pizza.
Say you're the heel, but right now we're pretty like close. Like.
See, being the heel isn't about whether you're winning or losing. It's just about being mean.
Being a meme.
Oh, it's this guy.
Breb.
He got super confused. I almost got him. The egg thief.
I've never tried anchovies on pizza.
I feel like I've never seen a place that actually offered anchovies on pizza.
Yeah.
I've seen like 1 or 2,
I
but
think it's fake. Fake news.
Parks, why would you pick that? Yeah, there's always
Everyone
those
talks about pineapple on pizza, but never about pizza on pineapple. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
You just unpeel the pineapple like a banana, but it's pizza slices instead.
Apples on pizza? Well, actually, there are dessert pizzas that exist because I know that Cece's used to do like this apple pie dessert pizza, and
Oh,
it was
yeah.
slices of apples, little crumbs, and then cinnamon. And it's actually pretty good.
Man, I forgot about that. That is, whew.
It just sent me back like a decade.
Yeah.
Oh, Catherine, I got the flying into the side dragon.
You did it?
Yeah.
How many tries did it take you?
1.
Damn, I thought I wouldn't get it first try, so I decided not to try.
I remember it being harder in Reignite. Like, Reignited, I think, made the gaps a lot, like, smaller. But, like, I just did it now, and, like, oh, that gap was pretty big. Hit by truck.
Stats just getting crazy in chat now. But pizza is a kind of soup, though. If you really stretch the definition of soup, maybe.
No.
Maybe. But probably not.
Is
Is
pizza
pizza a
sandwich?
liquid?
No. No.
Oh,
it's,
God.
Pizza's
No.
Pizza's not a sandwich.
2 pizza slices together, though.
Yeah, it's a terrible sandwich, but yes.
I will forever defend my deep dish, okay? I love my deep dish pizza.
You know, there's nothing wrong with a pizza casserole, Kara.
There isn't. It is still a type of pizza.
It is a pizza. It is seems like a delicious pizza flavored casserole.
Oh, we have $20 from Moneybags, who says, hello, my dear boys, girls, and non-binary pals. I would gladly like to donate more, but that would require you to give me 1,000 more gems. I can't wait for the 3rd Spyro race where we beat you up, but thank you, Moneybags.
Moneybags made it into the first game too, god damn it.
Spyro 3 race! 100% Spyro 3 race!
Oh my gosh. Yes, I would do that.
As long as we start early in the day.
Yeah, if we start at like 10 a.m. and like take a break for like food and or beverage, that's cool. I don't want to stay up until 3 in the morning, please. Okay.
At least it still wasn't as bad
That's a lie.
as Ted.
I'd do it again.
At least it still wasn't as bad as Ted.
Yeah.
Oh, Ted.
It's like, Ted, do you want to join for Spyro? He's like, I need a break. That's fair. You just lost in courage.
Alright, I'm good. Just have to double check and make sure I got everything I needed.
Key.
Clifftown.
I can't tell if I got the key. I know there's a key in this level, I just don't remember where it is.
The key.
Oh wait, no, there's not a key. It's a blow-up chest. That probably is the wrong word to use. It's the chest that you have to use a rocket.
If you're talking about Clifftown, then yeah, you're in Clifftown. So
yeah, it's the rocket. Yeah, I'm in Cliff.
Yeah, I was about to say, technically you're ahead of me in terms of levels, but I don't know how much in terms of gems, which is really what's important.
Yeah, gems are the limiting factor, and then how badly we do at Nasty.
Yeah, last time I did Nasty, I got them all first try, so...
Oh my gosh.
There's that.
Yeah, that could easily be the winning factor. So I just couldn't remember if there was a trick to get him, like, because it felt like every time I got, like, he was on the platform where I'm supposed to hit him, and he just ran away before he could get close enough.
Also, now we don't have to get any more dragon eggs. We got all 5. We got 5 of them, so we literally don't have to worry about the thieves anymore.
Wait, did I? I didn't think I got 5.
You got the 1, so you just need 1 more.
Yeah, I just need.
Yeah, and then there's one really easy one in Wizard in Magic Crafters, so
yes,
that's easy to deal with.
Did I get that? No, I missed. These cannons suck.
Can't tell if these guys are stereotypes or not.
Which guys?
The guys with the capes and the hats.
Oh.
Like, I can't tell if they're stereotypes. Is it a stereotype because because they seem like they could be one, or because I can't tell what they are? They're not a stereotype.
Kind of ambiguous enough. I'm like, it could be a lot worse. I will defer to people who are actually Latinx.
Why don't you glide over there and see for yourself?
Like, the best dragon is always going to be Spyro. It's great to see you, but I gotta go.
I gotta go.
Get the fuck out of here.
He doesn't even thank you. Oh.
Thanks, but gotta go. Bye.
Thank you for rescuing me.
Dragons.
Love how Reignited gave each of the dragons like a silly little thing. And the one that's got like the vase, and then as he's disappearing, it falls over, and he's like, oh no!
I think it was also the cake guy too that did that.
That guy is amazing.
I like Cake Guy.
Yeah.
See,
So-
all the dragon designs in Reignited are good, but also I just love like the simple design, these like polygon designs, especially the Nork. I love the Norks in this game. Like I think they just look so goofy.
Mm-hmm. So the dragons are definitely all conscious when they're in stone, right? Like we all agree on that, probably.
I
Yeah,
hope,
I think so.
I hope not. I hope time is frozen for them.
I'd hope, but none of them pop out and are like, huh, what happened? They're all just like, Spyro, you released me, thank you. I just think about that every time I'm like running around picking up gems before going to get them. Like I'm not in a hurry to get them. and
Yeah,
it's
now that
watching
you
me,
say
like-
that, now that you say
wiggle
that, they do
slightly,
sound
yeah.
calm for like being stuck there.
Well,
Yeah.
that's how I feel playing Breath of the Wild. It's like, hurry, rescue the princess. And it's like, no, I'm gonna go do other stuff.
Not yet.
She's been in the tower for 100 years. Save her.
Peeking out with a telescope, watching you fucking surfboard around in the grass or whatever.
It's like she can wait a couple more minutes. It's fine.
How long has she been there?
100 years.
100 years, yeah. So another couple months, it's fine.
I'm like 80 hours in. She can keep waiting, apparently.
Yeah.
Sure, meteor's falling, but I gotta breed some chocobos.
No.
Someone says in chat.
It's the Cloud Strife way.
Yeah.
If I can get 4, that'd be an easy chunk of change right here if I can get them. May not be the most optimized route, but it's like I'm at least getting something.
It's honest.
But it's may not be optimized, but it's an honest stream.
I feel like you two are keeping good pace with each other. I've lost track a little bit, but I mean, I don't feel like either of you are ridiculously ahead of each other.
Days. The first level, the first 2 worlds, I feel like are
They're really
pretty
fast.
straightforward.
Yeah.
Magic
God
Crafters
damn
and
it.
Beast Makers are where it starts getting slower.
I'll keep doing this stupid thing where he's like, nope, actually I'm gonna trip up and fall.
Works.
I don't know if you saw. I watched. It was a video recently where it was basically, can you beat the Spyro games without gliding?
Oh, what was the
Can you?
answer?
I think the answer was technically no, because there was a couple of times you needed whirlwinds to deal, because this whole thing was like, oh, like you try to not include whirlwinds, but I think it's like, oh, if you don't include whirlwinds, then yes, no, if you include whirlwinds, yes, you could beat it without gliding, but if you don't include it, then no. I think that was what the answer was.
Yeah, that seems very. Were they using like glitches?
Like in-game
For any of it?
glitches.
Yeah,
Like they're
yeah,
using,
like-
yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Cool. Still impressive. I would not even think to try it.
That stat astutely points out that Spyro glides every time he passes through a level gate, so...
Oh shit.
I think
Can you
manually,
hit
like,
Spyro?
inputted glides is, like, the more specific point here.
For sure.
Snowball man.
I like that there's two different types of dude on skis throwing a snowball. Or no, there's two different types of dude throwing a snowball in this level. There's like dude on skis throwing snowball and like smaller dude throwing snowball. And, you know, I guess they just really wanted multiple enemies for this level. Oh, Insomniac.
Mr. Price. Mr. Price. Mr. Mark Cerny.
Yes. Kevin has forever ruined Mark Cerny for me.
His face.
Who's that actor he compares him to?
DrQatherine? Is that DrQatherine?
Face. Chris, you would know. You like edited a lot of his videos, right? Oh, Chris.
He's muted. He's gone.
Chris
Chris is
away.
muted.
We don't have a Chris anymore. Key.
Chris! Chris!
He's gonna love Mykonos in his absence.
Where are
Oh,
you?
I went the wrong way. Am I done with this
I'm gonna
level?
learn to hate. Learn to hate Mykonos now. No, Dana Carvey. That's
Dana
who it is.
Carvey. I just saw what Smokers posted in our super secret chat.
Let me see.
Hut, hut, hut. Yeah, I don't know what the easiest route to take for Ice Cavern is, so I just kind of end up going in a circle.
Yeah, weird level layout. I will say I forgot to blow that up or I missed. I will say I appreciate that some of these cannons. I'm glad they made these better in the next games. I do appreciate like that the levels in Spyro, like as much as I love how the levels in Spyro 3 loop in terms of like a gameplay perspective, that you can then go like if you can go from the end to the beginning. I do like how the level design in Spyro 1 is more varied, even if it does sometimes make it harder to like backtrack.
With how linear they are, yeah.
Yeah. But in Spyro 3 very much had like there's 3 rooms and areas connecting them with increasing challenge. Which again, like, it makes sense, but it can feel very by the numbers by the end of the game.
Yeah, especially because they have the whole thing of like, oh, there's like the one main mission that you go through the level of being like, oh, I need you to get to the end of the level so you can do this, and then there's other side missions you can do at the same time. Well, this is literally just get to the end of the level.
Yes.
And even then, technically, you don't have to get to the end of the level. It's just collect the stuff in the level.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like even in ice, like in this level, it's like there's the end of the level, but there's still more stuff after it. So
Yeah,
it's really,
there's,
really
like-
just an obligation rather than like give you like, oh, here's a quote unquote endpoint if you want, but that's not the goal of the levels.
Yes. Yeah, I feel like they included the return to home world thing more as a courtesy for the player than like a particular goal
Yeah.
for Dr. Shum.
Now you're on Dr. Shimp.
Dr. Shump, Dr. Shump.
So remind me, how many levels does the second world have again?
Every world has 3 levels and a boss.
Okay.
And a speedway.
And a speedway.
Right.
Hey.
So insane,
And you're not
Stefan.
doing the speedways.
Sharing one brain cell. Haha, Ripto go burr.
I didn't really notice the last time I played this level that like the little metal dudes she sends after you, like the little metal dudes, like they'll just run off a cliff. Like, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I'm already over halfway through the dragons that I need to get, so...
Yeah. Basically, like every dragon except like the really obscure ones, like you're fine for dragons.
Yeah, and then, like, again, like the worst thing is gonna be having to stop muscle memory from going after the dragons after I no longer need to get any more. I'm like, but they're right there, let me get them. It's like, no, you don't need to get them, stop it.
Yeah. No, for sure. I think, especially for me in the nasty levels where it's like, you don't need to do anything at that point. You're done.
And rushing is a bad thing because then you keep getting killed by the machine guns.
Yeah, for those who've only played Reignited, this game originally had enemies with machine guns. They were changed for
They
Reignited.
censored it!
Censored! How dare they take machine guns out of Check's notes? Rated E for everyone, or is it E10 for Comic Mischief? Who knows?
Comic Mischief is always the funniest rating.
There are mandatory minimum sentences for Comic Mischief.
Comic Mischief is all the rating that they used for licensed games around like the mid 2000s because they're like, we needed like something to describe this, so it's like, it's Comic Mischief. So it's like it's E10 plus, but for Comic Mischief. For mild, I want mild mischief.
Mild slapstick.
Yeah, I always wonder, like, when it's like mild violence, like, what does that mean? Like, why is the violence mild?
When does it become not mild?
Because you wouldn't get expelled from school for doing it, but you might be.
Yeah, and then when
you
you were a kid and you saw an M-rated game and it's like strong violence, strong language, and it's like, oh man, this is a real video game.
I feel like a lot of games are like drug or alcohol use, and I'm like, really? Like, not very much, honestly. I think they're pretty strict about the rules for like drug and alcohol use. Like, one I can think of is Final Fantasy X. Like,
these guys, I'm pretty sure
Orin has the but like they never explicitly are like, yeah, it's booze in there.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you know, you know. What the fuck? Okay. Oh, what the fuck?
It's like okay, I'm pretty sure. It's like I'm pretty sure Shemp. Okay, Shemp. That's a stereotype right there.
Yeah, you know, voodoo, let's just use it. Yeah.
He's got a stick.
He's got a stick. He's a shaman, guys. Don't worry about it.
Bapu, bapu.
Oh. About the machine gun thing, though, like, that always felt weird to me in the first place when I started actually thinking about it, because, like, this is very much a medieval world with, like, cannons and magic, so them just pulling out straight-up machine guns was always a little at odds with that, so I'm okay with the paintball gun change, personally, but I know some people really don't like that. But I guess you could also argue paintball guns are weird in this world too.
Yeah, it's because the whole like because it was it's the literal final level and it's like this is when you know like shit's getting real is that they're bringing out the guns and it's like and it's so hard and blank, but then it's like when you replace it with now it's just Splatoon paintball guns and it's like it's really it makes it feel much more obvious.
I also think it was probably supposed to be like a aesthetic contrast with the rest of like the Dragon World being all like magical fantasy, and then it's like Nasty's world is like gross and industrial.
Nasty's just got a gang.
And then you go to Reignite and it's like Nasty just has a gamer pad where he hangs out.
The fucking memes.
He has just memes up on the wall.
Inspirational posters.
It does remind me of a more innocent world where in our school computer classes, we'd print out memes to take home. So
I remember, yeah, we used to do that too. That was a simpler time.
it made me start relating to Nasty Nork, and I don't like that.
100%ed Dr. Shimp.
Yo.
You did? I missed the fiver.
Wow, good job.
Not to mention it takes an hour and a half to finish that level.
Wow.
It's a really long level, guys.
Yeah, I just skipped Dry Canyon because it's too long.
Who would ever skip Dry Canyon? Great level. Very memorable.
Welcome to Treetops.
Were you guys allowed to have your own backgrounds in your profiles at school? Asks Joey. No, I think we
Define
Profiles.
Profiles?
Yeah, we didn't have like. Oh man, Joey's younger. Maybe this is a.
Joey's a baby.
We
Oh my
didn't get
God.
computers. We went to the computer class and used the everybody profile.
Do schools have profiles now?
I mean, we are in the iPad generation where they give them out. So maybe Joey's just typing that from his iPad. Like, you guys don't have the iPads?
If you're talking about desktop backgrounds, then no, we just had to like keep that to the school standard. There weren't really any options for profile pictures back in the early 2000s.
Yeah, I think it was also just because since everyone logged into other they logged into things, so it's like it's not like your profile picture, your profiles would save anyway. It's like once you log out, then they wouldn't save, so you just have to keep putting it in. So at that point, it didn't really matter unless you just wanted to do that for the one computer session you have.
Hang on, I gotta log into math.
Want to play Reader Rabbit?
I remember Reader Rabbit. Oh my gosh.
Kid Pics.
Do you remember?
Kid Pics. Ah, my childhood.
When I was in, I think the last couple years of elementary school, I was able to convince the principal of the school to basically have me be the one in charge of shutting off because since so many times the computers were just left on, so it's they're oh, we want somebody to actually shut them off at the end of the day. So in the last 20 minutes of the school day, I'd leave class to go and shut all the computers off, and that was the most freeing thing to me, being wow, I could leave class early and just hang out in the computer lab, making sure everything was shut off.
Yeah.
Stefan, I could see you being a really good computer room teacher as a job. You just chill and you like computers. I don't know. You're probably more computer literate than most people in that position.
I think the thing that always the only thing that kind of because I'd also really like to get into teaching with for what do you call it? for film. I've always thought of being oh yeah, I would like to try teaching in film, because I like that kind of stuff. It's mostly just the whole thing about I would need to go to teachers college and do all that stuff, and I'm I don't know if I want to do that right now. But it's it's mostly the whole thing I'd like to be a teacher, but I gotta do extra work to be a teacher. I don't want to do that. Can I just do can I just get an easy way out?
I would also hope the pay
I'm white.
benefits are better in Canada. I don't know exactly what the situation there is like for y'all.
I was going to say, maybe by design by certain folks in the United States currently, but the teaching path doesn't seem like a very good idea anymore.
Yeah, I do hear about I know about all of the weird missteps regarding teaching in in the teacher stuff in general. It's slightly better over here, but it's it is not it's still not super great.
Oh man, Arizona.
But it's still a whole thing. It's mostly just the whole idea oh, you could just having that as a job is good. I died. Just the idea of oh, it's it's an important job, so it's oh, it's good to have, of being oh yeah, you're a teacher, and that's something it's pretty much that kind of thing. Oh, you're a teacher.
Joey came back and clarified, by the way, it seems like it was a private school thing, which makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, I would expect that in private
school.
Oh, it's a good old public school.
Yeah.
I went to private school and we didn't have any kind of iPad though, so.
You're old, Qatherine.
I'm also, huh?
You're old. Doesn't count.
Fuck you.
I went to Catholic school, so.
Tuco the balloonist.
Oh yeah, I remember because I made that joke in the LP. His name is Tuco, and I was like, "I'm gonna beat the piss out of this mule boy." No.
If we need to fill young, A double mentions learning DOS, which
Oh gosh, running DOS.
In my elementary school in Backwater, West
before.
Virginia, we had DOS, so I had like a little contact with it, but I could
we
not
had
imagine.
we had like the fat, colorful Macintosh computers, and like when you turned it on, it would make the ding sound.
Oh, they still do.
Yeah, they still go.
That's awesome.
Thank you, Steve Jobs.
Every time I gotta like make sure that I
Wherever
have
you are.
I have to make sure that my computer's on mute before I turn it on, because if I don't, just like if I'm in the morning, like in my bed and turning on the computer, I just get blah.
You can turn that off.
Don't do it, but you can.
I don't know, I'm too
turn it
lazy.
off.
I'm too lazy to look in the settings. Like I haven't figured out how to turn off like some of the auto like turning on applications, and I'm too lazy to, so I just automatically like shut them off whenever they turn on when I turn on my computer.
Oh. I don't like that.
It's the problem with being lazy.
Yeah, it means more work in the long run.
Ow. Ow.
Oh, big stretch.
Ow.
Okay.
We have a 8 donation from Ranges, who says, "Here's another smaller donation from yours truly. Good luck to Qatherine and Stefan." Thank you, Ranges.
Thank you. Joey, are you kidding me? Joey just messaged me a bunch of Macintosh startup sound. Thank you, Joey.
Love you, Joey.
He needs to inform you so you know.
Joey informs me of everything.
Yeah, that's okay. I hate this level. It's the one with the giant metal
crab.
bugs.
I don't like the ant level either, yeah.
Ants? Is that? Oh yeah, they're probably that's probably what they are. They're like.
Yeah, I thought they were like spiders. Ah, damn it!
I
No.
think they only have
Spiders,
6
actually.
legs. Someone will have to count their legs while I'm running away in fear. Where's that?
Wow, I keep end up singing the Spyro 1 theme. No, not the Spyro 1. No, the Gateway to Glimmer one. Because I'm like do 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 do. Cricket.
Ant dude. God damn it, Ant dude.
What did he do?
Terrorizing my childhood to this day.
Oh, it's like it's me.
Oh man, it's Ant Dude, the metallic ants of the ant level. And then you kill him.
It's like fuck, the evil's defeated.
For now.
Wow. Ow. What? My TV keeps... I don't know if it's showing up on screen, but my TV keeps freaking out and being like, nope, you're not going to see anything, and like cuts out for 2 seconds.
My Elgato, like, not for that long normally, but my Elgato has had that where it's just like, and I'm black for, like, this television screen's black for a second.
Yeah,
but
it happens. It's because of the whole like, oh, it's component, but like into an HDMI out. So it's like it's the Elgato / TV is kind of freaking out because it's like this is a component cable, but it's through the HDMI out. How does this work? I don't know.
Why aren't we going through the Japanese version? Good question, Joey.
I do want to play that at some point.
I that was actually the original suggestion I thought of being like that as a challenge run is try to play.
Really?
I try to beat Spyro 1 Japanese.
Oh, that would have been funny. What's different about the Japanese version? Because
No camera control.
It's slower too, I think.
It's there's no camera control. It's like it's a stuck camera and the charge doesn't make you faster.
What? Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Damn. That'd be funny, actually.
Yeah, it's genuinely bad, especially again if you've grown up with Spyro for so much. Like I played it a little bit like on an emulator thing, and I'm like, wow, I can't do this. It hurt me. Time to down by the Japanese version of Spyro 1.
Stefan, you might remember, the Japanese version also had the Pocket Station support. Did it just put more eggs into the levels, or what was up with that?
That was Spyro 2. Spyro 2 put the eggs in the levels. I don't remember it. No, I know they had Pocket Station in Spyro 1, but I don't remember what it did. Ah!
Right.
Wah.
I'm glad I got a chance to practice high caves this morning because this level has like a weird. This level's weird. I do like a lot of the like fun, like even for a first game, they tried to do some really clever things with this, like high caves, where it's like, here's some really weird like jumping puzzles, but we'll have it so that like the bottomless pit actually isn't bottomless.
Oh. Sorry, in the Japanese version, I was looking it up. The Pocket Station was basically like the Dreamcast memory card, so it was a little LCD thing you could take with you. If you put it in the Spyro 1, you basically unlocked a little dragonfly raising thing where you could breed your dragonflies and play against your friends.
It's like the Chow.
Just like a little chow. Yeah, it's like a little virtual pet. I kind of want that now. What the heck? And then Spyro 2, basically, it's just called Spark's Adventure, and it sounds exactly like Chow Adventure. Yeah. Huh.
Did I miss any? Okay, no, I got all the dragon. Let's say like getting the dragons was fine. I can make up for I can make up for gems. It's just the dragons I don't mind. High caves.
Joey asks, what about Spyro 3 in Japan? Well, it never existed.
That one, I forget.
It doesn't exist. Spyro 1 and 2 did so badly in Japan, they just didn't bother.
Oh, damn. Alright, it's spider time. I hate this.
Yeah, so technically you are basically a full level ahead of me. Yeah, it doesn't matter until we find out about the gem, until the gems come to event, and then I end up being like, oh, I have more gems at some point, and then it's like, damn it. But we'll never know. Let us see.
We shall see.
That was why, like, I had timed my run, so I was like, oh, like, this was the time. The time that I last ran was, like, I think 2 hours, 10 minutes, so...
When I was practicing last night, it took me significantly longer, but I was also not, like, #focused. And then, also, I had underestimated how much gems I would actually need to collect from each level to, like, get to 6,000, so I did not have enough and had to go back to some of the levels. Because I just wanted to at least like practice nasty. But I think if I get stuck on nasty like I did when I was practicing last night, like you're just gonna speed fast and past.
Do you in your thing? Yeah, do you completely skip Dreamweavers? Or do you use
I figured I should have been able to skip Dreamweavers, and that was my plan. So I went back to the previous worlds because I didn't want to deal with learning Dreamweavers levels too. Oh, excuse me. So I was, and I figured out like math-wise how much I need to collect to skip Dreamweavers.
Yeah, I didn't end up doing any of that specific math. I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna keep doing levels until I get to 6,000. Like that was pretty much my whole strategy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I think I also thought I could get away with skipping the boss levels, and I could not get away with skipping the boss levels.
They're pretty easy to do anyway. Like I'm pretty sure I'm gonna skip like a lot of high caves because there's not like. I don't think there's too much I need to do.
There's a lot of good gems in high caves.
And I have to just be like, no, you don't need to get don't waste your time on the thieves. You don't need them anymore. But yeah. I'm like, but he's right there. I can just get him. Ooh.
tonight when I was practicing, Stefan's like, I can hear you going through. I can hear some magic crafters.
Yeah, because I kept hearing ow, ow.
Yes.
Yeah, I wonder how the speedrunners do this level because of how much time the fairy guys take up.
Yeah, I was looking a bit at it, like, to try and see, and then I didn't have time to fully look at it, and also, like, a lot of the stuff they do is just, you know, tough enough that it's like, yeah, I can't learn to do this casually. Like,
yeah, it's only that's only good for like actual speed runs anyway. It's like yeah,
like sometimes if you look at a speed run, they actually do have like strategies that work for like, you know, like for example, when we did Dragon Quest 1, which I did terribly at, I have a really good track record on races. It like the strats in terms of how to beat enemies, like which enemies to beat, which enemies to skip, because you're going through that game like pretty fragile. That was helpful, even if I wasn't like as optimized as they're doing it. But yeah, a lot of this stuff, it's like weird clips and like they really, you know, I think a speedrunner is actually charging everywhere, and it's like, no, I'm not that confident in my ability to stop on a dime or navigate turns.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna try to see if I can do the spider cave, and then after that, I'm just gonna leave. Kill him! Get him! There's another one. Bitch! Bitch! I got them all.
You got all?
Got all three of them in one run.
Aren't there 4?
I mean, there might be. I might have missed one.
You don't need like. They're just. Joey, I didn't watch the full like beginner's guide for it, but there is a there's one like at the beginning. There's sort of like there's a couple wall clips sort of things where like you kind of use hitboxes to bounce yourself places you aren't expected to go and like skip things. Like there's one in Twilight Harbor that I was like, damn, that's cool. That also looks way too tricky to try and figure out how to do. And like, if you fuck it up, you're probably gonna die.
I don't know if I did. I forget if that was what you're supposed to, because I used the running charge in order to kill the first couple spiders, and then I just used the flame breath to kill the remaining 2. I forget if that was supposed to be the.
You're kind of expected to do that, yeah, because like it's harder to get to one of them like all the way with the flame breath.
I have 3,573 gems total right now.
Good guy, Stefan, hoarding the wealth he needs, but not all the wealth he can get.
You should try again when you're a bit more
richer.
Damn it. Ice guy.
Stefan, the level you're
in this game.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
The wizards in this game look really funny to me. Like there's the big blue dudes that have like their little skinny chicken legs sticking out.
I do like the wizards.
What were you gonna say about this level?
Yeah, I was gonna say that level you're in is tied with me for treetops for the level I keep trying to practice the most just to never have to think about it again. But no matter how many times I play it, my brain just does not remember how to glide around and where to glide around.
Yeah, I never remember either, so...
It really messes with me. Any thoughts on Elora and Reignited? Asks Blah6. I like her.
I love Elora.
I believe she's I believe she's also Erica Lindbeck.
Ah,
It's
yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
I was showing some
The
Spyro
Lindbeck
characters.
is a fawn, and that's pretty cool.
She's a fawn. That's pretty cool.
It's
She's
the
a fawn,
reignited.
you dork. What was that you about to say?
I was showing Spyro characters to my partner last week just because it came up,
I missed a level.
and
A
it
Wizard Peak.
isn't until she mentioned that Laura's only wearing like a weird leaf top that I realized that she doesn't really wear a lot of clothes, and I don't know. I need to give these
Well,
characters pants.
Yeah, well, look, it's I mean, most like centaur type characters always have like they just got the goat legs, so it's like can't really put pants over them. They just have just goat legs.
They should do like jorts, I think.
Jorts.
I think that's ultimately where we need to take this.
In your opinion, has Spyro voice acting always been good? Yeah, I mean that one guy is saying, Spyro, it's great to see you, but I gotta go. Lives in my head rent free.
I mean, all the dragons in
That's
this
not
game.
the mark of good voice acting. I don't know what is.
All the dragons in this game are basic. It's basically just Carlos Alazraki and Clancy Brown. It's just them doing a bunch of different voices the entire time.
Yes, they're pretty good. I like Ricto's voice a lot. I like Hunter a lot.
Greg Berger, Greg Berger's Hunter as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah, DrQatherine was
that-
also Hunter. I thought Hunter sounded better in Spyro 3.
Yeah, same.
I felt like in Spyro 2, there's just something like weirdly paced about the way he talked.
He was like your high uncle.
He's like, hey, Spyro, I found this new thing over here. While in Spyro 3, he has a much more softer sewed voice of being like, I found this gladiator training arena.
Yeah.
And then Robbie Damon's just like, it's just basically he's doing a Sonic impression of being like, hey Spyro, I found this gladiator training arena.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, Robbie Damon could play both Sonic and Shadow, and he would do a really good job. Because he did a good Sonic impression for Hunter, and Megumi in Jujutsu Kaisen is basically just a Shadow the Hedgehog impression. So I'm like, you know what? If they ever needed a Sonic and Shadow, they got him. It's funny because most of the voice actors in Reignite, it's like pretty much like half of the VAs in Reignited are like better than the original, and half are like, the original's kind of better. It's like it's a toss up. Or they're like kind of in the middle where it's like I do like God, why am I blanking? I like Bianca's voice in Reignited, but there's just something about Pamela Hayden as her in I Just Died. There's something about Pamela Hayden. It's a lot of it's because it's Pamela Hayden, so it's just you just hear her and you just hear Milhouse, and it's funny. Wah. Oh yeah, somebody said no. Alora is Cassandra Lee Morris, not Erica Lindbeck.
Hmm.
Did I get it? Gee, I'm not gonna bother with the stupid jump. I'm just gonna jump. I'm gonna leave like this. I'm fine.
Which level are you in?
I just finished Wizard Peaks, and now I'm gonna go to Blowhard.
Gotcha. I did Blowhard out of order because I forgot. I was like, wait, why am I missing a level? Why are my jumps total low? I just beat Blowhard. Oh. That's okay.
Yeah,
Yes, Joey, we are aware
Bianca's
that this level's
Clementine
cool.
from Telltale Walking Dead.
Oh.
Blowhard.
Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking.
I love
feel like
Blowhard's I love his design in the PS1 game because you literally have no idea what it's supposed to be, but then you see it in Reignite and it's like, oh, that's kind of boring. He's just a
It's such a
wizard.
Even-
feisty,
in Spyro 1, it looks like a tornado got sentient and put on like a silly hat and like mustache glasses.
Yeah, but that's like, oh no, that's supposed to be a beard. Like it's supposed to be like a wiz. Yeah, it's supposed to be a wizard guy, and like that big thing is a beard, and it's like that's not interesting. Yeah, it's like
that's lame.
Yeah. I thought he was literally just a yellow strand of thing.
Apparently, Like a Dragon is a pancake joke because Robbie Damon is in it.
Yeah.
Stray has a Sojiro reference. I saw that.
It also has an arrow to the knee reference.
Oh my gosh.
That's amazing.
Wow.
What if Spyro walked on 2 legs instead of 4?
I don't want to think about that too hard. I don't think I like that at all.
Joey,
I don't know if, honestly, legitimately, I don't know if Spyro would have, I'm trying to think, would Spyro have succeeded as well as he did if he wasn't, like, bipedal?
You mean if he was bipedal? I don't feel like he'd be as cute.
Yeah, I feel like he'd be more like, he'd basically be Gex then.
Yo?
Yo.
They show the adult dragons running on 2 legs for like a little bit in Spyro 3's opening, don't they? It looked weird.
I was gonna say, like, I think in the beginning of Spyro... No, I think it is Spyro 3 where that one dragon's getting interviewed.
Spyro 2 and Spyro 3, we see dragons. 1 and 3, excuse me. We do see... Oopsie daisy. Dragons, like the big dragons walking on 2 feet.
Yeah.
I don't remember it looking good.
It looked weird.
Yeah.
It actually might be very possible that I'm wondering how close I am to Fiat, because I mean I'm on Beastmakers, so I pretty much just have to do the beast. If my route is correct, I just have to do the Beastmaker levels, and then I win. Then I can go to the final level. Yeah, 4,000. So I just need 2,000. I need less than 2,000 gems.
Are you saying you're about to get nasty soon?
Actually very close. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably less than an hour at this point.
How much did we slot in for? 2.5 hours?
2.5 hours. So yeah, so like, well, once we go, we can maybe wait until they can start. Basically they can start Bomberman R like slightly early, which should be
assuming when Qatherine finishes. But yeah, we'll see.
Or if you're close, we can just wait for you to win. Yeah, because it's like we'll have time. Like, well, depending on what happens.
Because Ted did ask.
I'm about to go into Beastmakers.
Ted was wondering when we'd finish, so we might want to fill time just in case.
Yeah, baby, it just depends on when he's ready. We should be good. Don't worry, we'll be going to treetops no matter what.
One way or another.
Treetops. Welcome to treetops.
Welcome to treetops.
Thank you, Stefan.
Can we call up TJ just to be on the phone?
TJ, say the treetops line.
We'll call up we'll call up TJ just to say the line, then we'll kick him out and be like, "Hey,
yes,
let's go."
Call him just like on a normal phone.
Yeah, no, like literally, I just call him on his phone and just be like, "Hello." This is the speedway.
Terrace Village. I don't like a lot of levels in Beastmakers. They're hard. The Misty Bog one, the enemies are awful. Awful. They're just so aggressive, and there's so many of them. Don't like it. Don't like it at all.
No, this isn't a 100% race. This isn't any percent race.
No, we didn't have time. Like, I think we both would have been, like...
It It takes about 5 hours for me. Like last time I timed it, it took about 5 hours to 100%. So
Really?
yeah, yeah. It's like the way the schedule worked is like yeah, there wasn't time to fit it in. So
Who knows? Maybe if something goes terribly wrong and we need a fill-in, we can do that.
you can restart the rest of the game and then just continue onwards.
Yeah.
But then that means we have to go back to all the levels we didn't finish and then scour them for all the missing stuff.
It's filler. It's fine.
You never get the timing right for the electric guys.
Oh yeah, those are so annoying. I feel like it's also I'm being impatient because I'm
that too.
clock. Go.
Wait.
Give it. There's another chest in the corner.
Ray, the balloonist. You need 50 dragons.
Oh my gosh. So
Are
I'm
you
scrolling.
already going to Dreamweaver stuff?
No. I just accidentally talked to him because there was a gem in front of him. So he's just like, oh, you need 50 dragons. You don't have them yet.
So I'm going through my Twitter timeline, and someone retweeted a picture of a 5-foot bat in the Philippines, and it's freaking me out.
5 foot.
That sounds
And I'm like, those
wonderful.
exist?
Oh man, that's so many feet.
Bats can be big boys? They're big boy bats. As tall as me? It's so
no!
I'm gonna retweet it. If you follow me on Twitter,
Spyro.
you can go see it
All the
yourself.
way back here. All the way back here.
I'm gonna look at the bat.
Someone told me that if you install a bat box on your property, like you can't, if you have like a homeowners association or whatever, they can't remove it because bats are a protected species. And I don't know if that's true, but I would love to do that to piss off my neighbors. Because I live in a pretty bougie building.
Oh,
And some of my neighbors are assholes. So I think it'd be really funny, but it would be non-trivial to install a bat box. But maybe one day, and then I'll piss off my neighbors and be like, fuck you, we have bats now.
Gotta do Terrence Village. Gotta do Terrence's village first.
It's a great. Like a 5-foot bat, that's a lot of bat. I certainly wouldn't want that living in my house.
it's like as tall as me, Catherine. I'm 5'2".
Yeah.
I'm 5'2".
It freaks me
Is
out.
5 foot is 5 foot like its height, or it's like his wings must be huge?
Yes, it stands on 5 foot. Yes,
could give
it's
you
its
the
height from top
best
to bottom.
hug.
Its wingspan is probably like huge.
Yeah. Because I feel like bats, their wingspan is like, oops, that's not how I was supposed to do that. Their wingspan is bigger than their like body length, I think. Install a beehive somewhere. That's another good idea to piss my neighbors off and do good things in the process. The thing is, I don't know how much work is involved in like a beehive, like doing anything to maintain a beehive. But with a bat box, you like pretty much just put the bat box up and the bats come in and have a house. And they can eat mosquitoes and other cool bat things. And they're
Cool
happy.
bad things.
And then I'll probably get
Then all of a sudden you attract a 5-foot bat and it just destroys your like box.
And then you become Batman.
And then I become Batman.
Yes.
Like everything becomes Crab, everything becomes Batman eventually.
Stefan, I completely forgot, like, there's a whole section of Terrace Village that I forgot how you're supposed to get to it.
Yeah, you gotta like run around and it's like there's like a bunch of circles that you gotta keep going around to get everything.
Yeah. I think I'm just going to keep this world and hope that I have enough, because I got a little more than I needed in... I think I got a little more than I needed in Magic Crafters.
Welcome to Magic Crafters.
I think it's another one of those things where they want you to glide around and kind of poke around and find it.
Yeah, I was doing that earlier, and I was like, I don't remember how to get up to this part.
Yeah.
Damn it!
That was lit.
I need a... have a thing. Okay, gotta be extra careful. Yeah. Damn it. Get him.
Just to throw it out as a reminder, we are raising money for the Diabetes Research Institute Foundation through Tiltify. We have a link below the stream in the donate image, or you can just do what I'm about to do while trying not to sneeze. Why did I wait till I started? You can type !donate and you get a link to our Tiltify. All the money goes directly to them. We don't touch it. You can enter in for the daily raffle, which I believe is a fabric Kirby in the Forgotten Land wall scroll postery kind of thing. I think that's big, right? It's kind of a decent size.
Yeah, it's decently sized based on the picture he showed us.
It's pretty big.
Yeah, that's a GameStop advertising thing, I think. So it's pretty decently
Hashtag not
sized.
sponsored.
Hashtag not sponsored. Hashtag no NFT.
Hashtag Linky stole it.
We just have the goods. We just have it inside, man.
Yeah, we know someone. You can also enter for the $20 event raffle, which is a Nintendo Switch OLED model. I've not seen one personally, but I've heard that it's basically the best screen on a gaming device portably right now, so that's pretty neat. How much you have to donate for me to release that sneeze? I think you donated enough earlier, stat, but I think it's gone, so we're good.
I hate it when you like try to sneeze and it just never comes up.
Oh, the worst.
Mm-hmm.
We are raising currently toward unlocking Monday to have more streams. We need $7,000. That little circle right above the stream there. We're getting close to it. If we hit Monday, we will be burning ourselves alive in The Sims 4. And you can live vote in the chat through Twitch for who will die in which order. And then at 4 o'clock p.m. to 6 o'clock p.m., we'll have my gang, FTCR, versus the Brain Scratch Commentaries crew and Family Feud. Apparently that's really funny. I'm not allowed to know anything about it. And starting at 6 p.m. until whenever it finishes, our own Smoothies will be doing a Banjo-Kazooie 100% run against Ted, Eggs, and Shadow playing Banjo-Tooie any percent, just to see which game is better once and for all. We also have a lot of bid wars going.
Whoever wins, that game is better once and for all.
Yeah, definitively. That's how it works. We have some bid wars going to choose which Jackbox minigame we play. When are we doing that?
The Jackbox. It's tonight.
Yeah. Okay. So in 5.5 hours, we have a Fortune Street bid war going to choose which of the 5 boards our lovely Fortune Street players will be playing on. We have the same thing going for Mario Party Superstars tomorrow night at 9 to choose which of the 5 boards we play on. We have a Dead by Daylight bid war to choose if Elliot will play as the survivor or the killer. And we have a Marvel vs. Capcom bid war to see if they'll be playing MVC 1, 2, 3, or Infinite. And that one's at $1,300 right now, so I think that one is a lot of contention. We got a lot going on, basically. I could keep going, but just hit the donate link and check it out. Drop some money in there for a good cause. Oh, I'm going to be quiet now.
I have exactly 5,000. I have literally exactly 5,000 gems, and 50 things and 50%. Oh my god!
Yo, base.
Yo, base.
Hey.
50 dragons. Oh my god. Oh.
Well, Stefan, you can't play anymore now.
Okay.
You did it.
All right,
You're done.
you win.
Yes.
Oh, the best song in the game.
Dog.
The
I
Biscuit
hate this
Bog.
level, but I love this music.
Yeah, the level is stinky because the frogs and the trees are dumb, but the song, Stuart Copeland, I love you.
Why didn't you call me back?
Why didn't you call me back?
This is another thing you may be more.
I know I'm not Sting.
He was supposed to put the Spyro soundtracks up on Spotify a few months back, and they went up, but they were all in like weird condition. Like some of them were left audio channel only, and some of them were like weird beta versions of the tracks without being labeled as such, and some songs were just missing. So Spyro fans were like, "What?" And he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, we'll get that fixed." And they went off, and I don't think anyone's ever talked about it again months later. If anyone in chat knows what's up with that, hit me up, because I'm very curious what went wrong.
Maybe they just simply forgot about it.
Honestly, they might have. It seemed like there was just some company that was in charge of distributing it, and it was just some random company, and then radio silence, pun unintended, so that was a weird thing. But what isn't weird is that we have a $5 donation from Emil Dubas, if I said that correctly, Emil Dubas, who says, "So I shared your charity run in a big Spyro Discord. Ooh, and one of the top speedrunners of Spyro 1, Lumi Laura, was visibly distraught when she saw my post and didn't know about the event. She would have wished to be a commentator on this. I'm here to share this on her behalf. Lamau." Thank you.
Aww. Thank you. I would have been happy to have a cool Spyro speedrunner to cringe at
cringe at our work, yeah.
Be like, "What are you doing? You're walking everywhere."
Oh, Lumi Laura's in chat. Hi, Lumi Laura. Okay, hey. There we go. That puts it together. Yeah.
She can still cringe at us like this.
Our version of the race is we want to play the game fast as opposed to actually speedrunning it, I think, so it's probably hard to watch if you are a speedrunner.
Yeah.
We're just noobs. But I was saying earlier, like, so much respect for reading about all the optimization, like looking up some tips, and it's like looking at all the optimization that goes into this, like dragon angles. It's a lot.
Back here. Poopy. I hate these damn frogs.
I don't even know how you're supposed to, like, what the proper strategy is for not having them.
I think you have to blow them and jump away.
But sometimes they reach you with their tongue.
Long ass tongue. There you go. Yeah, pretty much the best thing to do is just kind of burn them and run away. So yeah, because the problem is that they just pile on like a shitload of those people all at once, and I still keep getting dragons even though I don't need to get dragons anymore. Ah!
Oh, you're right. I don't need those. Well, sometimes you want to get them for the checkpoint.
Yeah, for checkpoint. Yeah, I guess technically, yeah.
It's not that slow either.
And you get to hear him go, whoop! Rib roast!
Also, if the frogs hit you, they, like, laugh at you with croaks. And it makes me angry. When enemies taunt me, it makes me unreasonably angry in video games. Who are you?
Who are you?
It makes me feel a certain way.
Burn him. Yeah, sure. I'll get him as checkpoints.
We're gonna pass them to the checkpoint. How many dragons do say "thank you for releasing me" versus like literally anything else?
I'm pretty sure somebody's like counted that I think there's like at least 15 of them that say "thank you for releasing me."
Damn.
Like it's still like a small section in comparison to all of them, but it's still like a lot.
Yeah.
Like these enemies are really they just throw a lot of hard ass enemies in this level.
That's enough.
Yeah.
Good. Smack. Get him.
Be careful.
Yeah, I want to get at least. I have at least 5,000. So if I can get at least 400 in this level, then at least 400 in treetop.
That level isn't that level 400 total?
No, this one's Misty Bog's 500. Yeah.
Oh. I was paying really close attention.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of them are 500.
Except the boss. I think the boss is lower. And the boss and the home world are slightly lower. And like for some reason, Stonehill is more.
Yeah, so Stonehill's 200, and all the rest of them are like 100 in that
first world. Can someone give us a welcome to Treetops?
Welcome to Treetops.
You're already in Treetops.
I can't do this. Welcome to Treetops.
Welcome to Treetops. Oh god, that was scary.
I'm just gonna try to go through Treetops real fast because there's no way I'm getting 100% in Treetops.
Wait. Oh no!
What you do?
It's literally because I pressed the dodge button instead of the move camera button.
No!
That's the biggest stupid mistake I will probably ever make until the next one.
On the right side, I can now say I've seen that happen.
It's always just barely enough. Man, I would really like an extra button that you could press that lets you gain a little bit of extra, momentum.
A little bit of extra height if your jump is really close. Interesting idea.
Insomniac should hire me. But not Activision.
Not.
No. Absolutely not.
Shit, there we go.
Okay, time for treetops. That's the wrong way.
Little banana. Friends.
Yo, banana! Oh. You see, Treetops, if you're not trying to 100% it, Treetops is actually pretty fun just because of how fast you're going and you get like a lot of gems really quickly.
Yeah, the gems, there's quite a lot of.
It's also
there's
fun.
There's a high density of gems even in the oopsies, even in the areas that like are more readily accessible.
It's also fun seeing in Reignited, like when you put on maps for all the levels, and Treetops is just a bunch of like floating platforms.
Oh yeah.
There's a key over. The key's over here, right? Yeah, the keys, you go over here first. That's the trick. You come here first and then go backwards.
Hard to get back to the level from the end though. It just takes forever.
Stat says, if the tree tops, then who's the bottom?
The roots.
Okay.
The roots are on fire.
What's the roots got to do with this? They're just a band, Stefan.
What's roots got to do? Banana.
Treetops, dirt bottom, says Ryan.
Oh no!
I'm just in the middle.
Chris saying banana also lives rent-free in my head.
Banana?
No, I forget what the context was, but there's a thing in a video where you're just like banana. Like I think you're imitating Minions, but just the way you said banana, just always like makes me think of like that was funny.
Well, yeah, that does sound like something I do.
It's always the things, like just the random things people say. It's not like the jokes. It's just the random things people say that always live rent free in your head. Like TJ saying you can't use your feet. That's illegal. I repeat that ad nauseum.
What was that from? I feel like I remember him saying that.
It was them playing Smash 4. They were playing Smash 4 right before Smash Ultimate came out.
Oh.
Like I've gone to the back of that video like more times than probably like most people, just because I'm like TJ, and that is just really funny because it's just him saying the most ridiculous things.
TJ still quotes back to me the time I mispronounced Kobarnermani456's username.
Copenhagen.
Copenhagen. So I think he gets that feeling. Time for me to bust out my main.
Time to bust out my main. Time to bust out my second main.
This is fine. This is enough for treetops. That's enough treetops time. I've had enough. I think I'll be okay.
All right, let's see if I can get the other section of tree. Let's try and get a couple sections of treetops.
We're barreling toward the end here. How you two feeling about your odds? You feeling good?
I am worried that I will choke bad on the last level.
How much treasure do you have right now?
About 7,000. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So we're basically at the exact same point because I'm 5,700 as well.
Wow.
Not finished clearing out the hub world, like, because I think you cleared out the hub world first and I didn't. I was going to levels as I went, but I think I still will need to go to Metalhead, but I can leave there pretty quickly.
Bitch. Yeah, and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get everything I need in Metalhead. Yeah, once I'm done here, then I go to Metalhead. Then I'll be good.
Who
am I? Who are you?
Be a whirly gig to take me back up. What the hell?
They are insignificant. When I missed the. Oh no, it's up here.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, I do not need that much. So. Oh, I probably could finish it off in Dreamweavers actually, but.
Yeah, or you just you can just jump over the Dreamweaver. Yeah, just I mean like you probably technically do like whatever.
I probably should have done that. Let me do what I can. Let me do what's easy in here and not actually fight Metalhead. Because Metalhead takes a while.
He's not that, because you literally just go into the rooms and you hit the shit. Yeah,
but it takes a while.
Stefan's trying to make you waste time, Qatherine. Don't listen to him.
Oh, you're right. He's a wily coyote.
A willy
bastard. Son of a Nork. This is why I don't trust Canadians.
Son of a Gnork. Wait. Banana.
There's a lot of people yeeting each other in the Metalhead level. The little banana dudes just yeeting each other. Or being yeeted.
Stefan, are you alive with us?
Oh, your stream paused, Stefan.
So did.
Do you need me to pause?
Do we need to pause the game?
Do you need to pause the game?
Here, you guys keep playing. I'm gonna do a little refresh, see if that fixes it.
Okay, tell me if I need to pause the game so I can check out my stream.
Keep playing.
Oh, I see my inner. Oh, yeah. I see my thing. It says red. So do you want to? Can we pause the game?
What? Oh, hang on.
Yeah, can we pause, please?
Okay, fine. Pause.
All right, pause. Yeah, my thing. Yeah, it says my OBS disconnected.
Oh.
OBS, why would you do that? All right, Stefan, load up the 100% save file.
I was worried it was my internet, but I'm talking to you. It can't be my internet.
Yeah, no.
Oh, he says restart the run.
Restart the whole run.
Restart everything.
Okay, it's not secret anymore.
I restarted streaming, so
50
tell
minutes?
me how it looks.
Yeah, we got time. Yeah, it looks good. Let me you just go ahead and start playing both of you. I'll fix the stream while you do that.
Tell me when to say go.
Count us in.
Yeah, tell us.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Okay, on go. 3, 2, 1, go.
And they're off.
Although, I assume Stefan probably paused a bit before Qatherine.
That's fine. At that point, it's whatever.
No, I think we paused.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we paused at the same time because we were like pause.
Yeah. You said, "Can we pause?" And I was already getting ready.
Yeah,
to
I literally
pause,
just
I was like,
I literally
"There's
just need
something wrong."
100 gems and I'm good to go.
Ooh.
Alright, yeah, so I'm literally just gonna jump in Metalhead and then leave.
Yeah, I can leave this. I only need 11. I can get that in Dreamweavers. I literally could not avoid. I would have to work hard to avoid getting 11 gems in Dreamweavers.
Yeah, so we're really close then. This is like literally neck and neck.
Probably has a bigger stream delay. Maybe. Steven is restreaming both of us. Like Steven is composite streaming both of us. So
Yeah, so there is going to be a slight delay for both of us.
Yep.
Don't have sparks. This is a
Fire Sono says Qatherine probably has a bigger stream delay. Based on what?
Well, we did actually no. Well, I was about to say, but then no, because
Stefan's
you're streaming
in
both of them.
Yeah, I'm restreaming both of them, so they should be pretty equal.
yeah.
I mean, Stefan's
Unless,
in
like, one of
Canada,
us set
so
it different.
like Stefan should be more delayed.
That's how it works. The internet has to go through more tubes.
Well, technically, bouncing from server to server, especially across countries, like there will be like an extra second or so.
That is true. Yeah, that Stefan actually is going from a different server than I am. See, I
Alright,
think
let's-
that's enough.
Okay, time to just run through Dreamweavers so I can get to Nasties. Both of them are equally late.
Fashionably late.
Finally, something we can agree on.
Yeah, Spider Knife touches on it. Like for us, it would look like Qatherine was being a wascally cheater and waited a bit to pause, but in real time, Qatherine paused. It's just the way this works, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Hey, but you know, like just 5 years ago, Twitch was like what?
Why am I getting
30,
gems?
30 seconds behind, and now we're just like at 4
Yeah.
seconds.
I remember that.
Soon it'll
Pretty
be
good.
real. Twitch is
It'll be
real?
real.
Twitch is real?
Not clickbait?
Edited?
All right, this is the part where I have to just go. Don't collect. Do not collect $200.
Yeah, so you're
Run,
ahead of
Qatherine,
me.
run.
You're ahead of me a bit.
Not by
Go,
much.
Qatherine, go.
I will get the checkpoint. I will get the dragons for checkpoints
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
because
so
these
I can
levels are
save,
pretty
yeah.
hard.
Wait.
Yeah, trying to play this without collecting stuff is like my brain is just like, this is not how I play Spyro.
Oh my god. I've 100% of this game and I don't remember this level at all.
This is one of the final levels.
We have a $5 donation from Joel Robinson.
Thank you
Who
so much.
says-
Awesome. Oh,
People of Earth, I am Joel Robinson. I am orbiting your planet on a man-made satellite of my own design. Please tell your president that I don't like his TV shows very much, except for The Owl House. These are my robots, Crow, Tom Servo, and Gypsy. They are also of my own design. Please send help. We can use
I
this
feel like
$5
this is a
to get you out
reference
of
that
there.
I'm not understanding.
Mystery
But
Science
thank you for
Theater.
your donation.
yeah, Mystery Science Theater.
Oh,
Which, to be fair, I also don't know much about. I just remember Tom Servo.
Servo.
I'm very cultured. When's the Five Guys review? What's going on in chat?
I don't know. As soon as I find 5 guys, I will let you know.
Damn it.
Well,
I want to eat Five Guys.
I'm a guy. You can start eating me and review. It's 1/5 of the way done. Then you only have to do 4/5. Come on, Steven, hurry. Ah!
Minecraft eating noises.
Dig up, stupid.
Dig up, stupid.
Yeah, I just need 4 more guys. I look forward to the post on your Substack.
Do you have to talk to the dragon? Get the next level unlocked?
Stefan,
Oh.
are you a guy?
Let me check. Yeah, I am.
Alright, you're next.
Oh no! Ah!
As soon as Border Patrol lets me pass.
Crunch.
All life-form data successfully copied.
Canadian
cost?
life form data successfully copied. Okay, now I'm in Twilight
Good
Harbor.
music, though. You're in Twilight Harbor?
Yeah.
Alright, we're close then.
Stats.
No, I just died.
Can Smoothies count himself as one of the 5 and review himself? It's just like
yeah.
at the end, he has to turn the gun toward himself and review himself.
I know for sure I'm dying a couple times here, so...
Stefan, that was like almost perfectly timed with when they made the noises on my end.
I don't want to mess with your 2 heads too much, but you're in the exact same parts of the exact same level
Oh
right
yeah.
now.
That's hilarious.
It syncs up.
Alright, I die, whatever.
Don't reveal it, the trade secrets.
Brown, brown, brown.
You 2 are playing different Spyro games.
Damn it.
I'll race in Spyro
Oh,
3.
we were
and
playing
you'll
Enter
race
the
in Spyro-
Dragonfly. What the fuck?
I'll race in Spyro 3, you race in Spyro 2.
Can't get past the Bentley levels because he's just so hot.
Hey Nick, what's up?
Oh, oh, oh.
I'm Russian. I shouldn't be there.
You first, silly.
Damn it! Yeah, you're literally not supposed to rush these.
I know. But I'm excited.
This is so close.
Same, bro.
I'm so close.
Get away from me.
Qatherine out of context. Charity room out of context.
We had a really good one yesterday. That would be the only tweet that would ever need to be on the charity room out of context. But I just look at the chat. It's like the charity room added permitted term race war.
God.
I wasn't gonna say anything. Who did that?
Because, so what happened was someone was making a joke about, there's a Splatoon 2, there's like a joke about one of the characters inciting a race war between the Inklings and Octolings.
Oh.
If there's a way to like remove that, maybe we should now that that discussion is over, but like, that was in reference to a meme that I feel like is divorced enough from like actual real world stuff that I think it's okay to laugh at. Oh my god, this one, okay. I gotta slow the fuck down.
I just beat Twilight Harbor.
Oh my gosh, you're ahead of me then.
Of course it was
Nasty's,
Ian.
you're gonna probably win on Nasty too, because I was really fucking up Nasty last night.
I'm just like the train just going, I'm just behind you the whole time, and now I'm like, fuck! Come on. Where's the thief? Where's the thief? There's a thief!
See the portal! Are you?
I died there too.
Did you, what, you saw what happened?
No, I didn't see what happened, but I know exactly where you did because I died the same way.
I got shot down off
the belt, yeah, into the
river.
Yeah, that happened to me.
Well, the game is giving me pity butterflies now. You know what? I'll take it.
the key. Yeah. Turn around.
We have a $5 donation from a one Joey, who says, "Hey guys, glad I caught the beginning of the Spyro race. Can't wait to see how the rest of it plays out. I sure hope nothing unfortunate happens to the streams during the run to cause a restart. P.S. Chris, Spyro Orange is inevitable."
Why not two,
You're
Joey?
inevitable. Thank you, Joey. Happy birthday.
Thank you, Joey, for your donation.
Oh, hey, I died.
Joey.
Catherine has a chance. Oh shit, I have to do the, yeah, fuck, I have to do the whole...
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so now I do, okay, now I know I gotta actually, like, don't
You have
be
to be
reckless.
careful on Nasty, or yeah, you have
Because
to
I
read
just
these
tripped, because I was
feeds.
being careless, so I'm like, oh, oops, okay, I'm like, okay, maybe I should actually pay attention.
Happy birthday, Joey.
Happy Earth Day, Joey.
First key.
Happy birthday.
They really weren't sure what to do for a boss in this game.
Like, you chase him.
Stands on top of a giant keyhole and throws things. I don't know.
And these thieves are fast.
Oh yeah, they're fast forward.
Oof. Okay.
Things are getting nasty here, folks. We're almost done with this race.
You got one. I got the first nasty. They don't
You
screw up,
hit
they
him?
jump- Yeah, I hit him first. It's just as
Oh,
long as I don't
that's the
screw,
hard one. You
Lo-
got this, bruh. You got
as long as
this.
I don't screw up. Well, I mean, like, I sometimes occasionally screw up these platforms things. So
Maybe someone can
I will
explain it to
probably get
me.
stuck on this phase. I had a lot of trouble with this.
Why does
up,
what is
and,
Why does this-
and done.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Game.
Dun, 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 dun.
Do it again.
Do it again.
I wasn't looking.
Congratulations, Stefan. You are the Spyro 1.
Happy birthday, Stefan.
Kevin. Kevin in
Nice
chat
Spyro
says.
fan.
Kevin in chat says, "Gotta chase that nastiness."
What about
Oh.
Oh my god.
Is it kosher to ban one of our runners?
So now there's order again in the Dragon Kingdom?
Steven, what were you needing explained, by the way? We are Spyro experts, of course.
What will you
This
do now?
this last boss. Anyone here who has played Rayman 2? For some reason, I'm
Yes.
getting Rayman 2 vibes from this boss, and I don't know why. Because there's nothing quite like this in Rayman 2. Am I just going crazy?
Because he's got like a weird kind of build, I feel like. That I can see how it reminds you of Captain, what's his name? Razorbeard.
Razorbeard, I guess. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I kind of feel that though. It has a similar like non-traditional boss feeling.
The last boss in Rayman 2 is non-traditional.
Stefan, do you have any tips now that you've solidly won? Oh, there we go.
Kinda
As
tip
I
up.
said that, I
You
finally
got him? Yeah. It's
Nice.
basically just you don't I feel like the trick is you don't go really up close to him. You stay like a certain distance away from him so you can blow him so without worrying about him running away.
Gotcha.
Don't worry, he
maybe
won't
that
run
was
away.
Don't run from me, nasty.
A double like he always does posted a picture here. It's like he's posing a question about Spyro being on 4
Alright.
legs. Caro's like, yeah, Caro's like, what if Spyro walked on 2 legs instead of 4? Catherine's like, he wouldn't be as cute. I say, he'd just be Gex. And Chris is just like, yo.
Yo? That was really close, though.
Yeah, to see how that was super close.
I'm proud of everyone.
Now we gotta see who can get the most % completed within 30 minutes.
Yeah. Who can beat the speedways? Can you skip this? I'm pressing buttons. There we go.
I'm just leaving.
Now do it again with reconnect.
I'm just gonna leave the because it's good credits.
Yeah.
What's our plan for the next half hour? Are we gonna start Bomberman early?
I have told Ted that we'd fill, so we could fill.
Okay, let's fill. We can do a
All right.
second race to see who can get the highest percentage. Like someone else suggested. Was it you, Chris? I don't know.
I think they could continue their save and see who can get the most done now, maybe, since the percent is easy to track.
Yeah.
If that sounds good to our runners,
Okay, so
maybe
you
we
want-
should have decisions
So,
too.
so do you want to just keep? So want me to just keep playing?
Yeah. Let's just keep
All
playing.
All right, I'm gonna keep playing.
How do you end the? Can you stop the credits?
No.
Okay.
Well, at least I didn't know how to, so I just let it
Yeah,
go.
I was pressing several buttons and nothing happened.
On a blindfolded race.
That means pretty much just gonna go back to Dream. Yeah, just go back to actually do Dreamweavers,
Oh yeah, we can do Dreamweavers.
because that feels much easier than trying to go back to the other levels and
And then people can actually see Dreamweavers. I like some of the Dreamweavers levels, although like the one Dark Cavern, is that the one that has the lights going on and off?
yeah, I think so. I think that's what.
That freaked me out as a kid.
The spoopy level.
Movie level. Young
Goodbye,
Qatherine was easily spooked.
Boom, 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 boom.
Thank you, chat.
And then the other guy's like,
Oh yeah. And the suits of armor in Haunted Towers. Those were
yeah. The Evil Knights.
yes. And when you have to go up the stairs and there's like a bunch of them, they're slowly animating.
Oh yeah, the race one.
Yeah. That's tricky. Fun, but tricky. Out of curiosity, let me just check. I just want to check OBS. Oh, I've had 0 drop frames.
Nice.
Yeah, my OBS only had that one thing where OBS just stopped.
That's weird.
I just gave up.
Yeah, like, I thought it was an internet thing, but it's like I looked over, I saw the red square, and I was like, oh no, what happened? And it's just like OBS just stopped. I'm like, why? I looked,
OBS.
and it's like, so I just stopped it and restarted, and it was fine. So, just
Oh yes,
being
just
a
shit the bed.
being a poopy.
It's fine.
Use the gun. Use the gun. Use the
So
size
can you
rig.
remind us what incentives we have going on right now that are coming up soon? For the lovely folks in the chat who might be thinking about donating.
We of course have the daily raffle, the quite sizable Kirby in the Forgotten Land cloth postery kind of thing. It goes up on a wall. You could win that at the end of the day. We'll be drawing that once the last thing of the day wraps up, and you'll be getting in contact with who wins. So it could be you. We are of course also racing toward the $7,000 incentive, so we will unlock all of Monday filled with things that are on the schedule. As for things that are coming up tonight in in 5 hours, we are playing Jackbox together as a family with a ton of us all getting together. For that, you can donate to put toward the games we play. We're leaving that in your hands, so please pick the good ones. Oh god, what else we got going on today? Next up, we have a Super Bomberman R race in about 30 minutes. After that, that Trav guy is going to do a Buster-only run of Mega Man X, followed by Mario Strikers Battle League with Ted, Sabrina, Caro, and our own Stefan, Linky, and Jack. As for tomorrow, we have a Mario Party Superstars board select bid war. You can vote toward that and hopefully not put us on the cake level. That said, the cake level is catching up to the Woody Woods. Woody Woods is at $310, and Peach's birthday cake is at $230. So
Oh damn, that went. Oh, I'm pretty sure that was even.
even.
Because I'm like,
So-
that was like a 200 jump, and I realized, oh wait, yeah, he put in 200, so it was him.
So if you want us to suffer, you can keep pouring it into that one. Steven likes that one, but I don't think the
do.
rest of us do.
It's mini Monopoly.
Like-
It's cool.
If I wanted Monopoly, I'd play Monopoly.
Play
I guess I'll
14th
play
Street.
Monopoly.
Like
Yeah.
4th Street.
Maybe I'll eat the rest. I made pancake. I had made pancakes for that promo.
You
I
made
still
those
have
pancakes, yeah.
Eat those fucking I'll eat those pancakes.
Yeah,
So
after the stream is done, I got Chinese food leftovers that I want to chow down.
Maybe I'll cook something in my delicious air fryer. Not that the air fryer isn't delicious. I'm not eating the air fryer. But you know what I mean. Crunch. Everyone said air fryers were so good. But yeah, so I did multiple takes. So between takes, I had to like pour the excess maple syrup off the plate so it wouldn't like just spill onto my floor. The things I do for the internet.
I'm still amazed that you and Carol were able to do your videos in one take, because I wasn't able to. Like I had to do my thing. I had to do my like opening section in a couple takes, which you see the clear jump cuts. But then you guys just filmed yourself for 1.5 minutes, and you did that all like just in one go. And I'm like, how'd you do that without screwing? How'd you remember your lines without screwing up like that?
Just, and also not having editing software. The guys with the little devil dudes with the bows are annoying in this level too.
Air fried ant dude, says the TC in our chat.
Don't ask questions.
It's air fried dude.
Just consume.
Oh my god, the air fried gamer.
The air fried gamer.
Is that the depressed Switch tuber? Oh no,
well, that's
his rival.
It's his rival.
Okay, so it's creamed corn gamer versus air fried gamer.
Air fried gamer.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Rivalry for the ages. Oopsie poopsie.
He's the most air fried gamer you've ever seen. He's a little crispier than he was at first.
And he loves to drink some lean.
Oh, does he?
There we go.
He's leaned up right now, I think.
He's the meanest gamer you've ever.
I keep forgetting where the actual stuff is in this level. So what happens when I have it?
Devil baby. Kiss.
And Mario.
Luma.
Hey guys, Jimmy from accounting. Fucked my wife, but I got Octopath Traveler. Yeah, I heard it's a good game.
James from accounting.
There's a cooked orange filter on it. Ew. It's like how the Reignited trilogy has a purple tint on everything. Well, this is something we should have done for reference. What are your all's percentages right now, actually?
Let me just
0.
Right now I'm at 65.
65, gotcha. 0.
Wrong way.
I'm arguing with the turtle.
You press select to see what your percentage is.
Yeah, I know.
You can't let that turtle win that argument.
65.
Oh!
What was Stefan? I wasn't
65.
Oh.
Wow.
We're back in, lads.
It'll be funny if this ends in an actual tie. I love that the thing didn't even load. I just flew up there.
Where am I supposed to go?
We have to do the no gliding challenge next.
Oh no. I don't actually remember where the rest of the stuff is in Dark Cavern.
Oh, you're in Dark Cavern. I'm still in. Oot. Damn it! No. Forget where I'm supposed to go with that. Oh yeah, I remember this thing drove me crazy because it's like, yeah, it's very specific where you're supposed to go.
Dark Cavern?
No, in the running.
Where the Norks have the balloons they're flying by.
Is he in Lofty Castle?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yes.
think you gotta run into that center area, don't you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
You have to go like against where it looks like.
Yeah, that was why I was like, I'm probably not gonna do that. Just gonna go follow those and then go to another level. Yeah, I'm just gonna go do these guys.
Oh yeah, okay, that's where I missed. It's like I know there's another area to Dark Passage that I missed. Okay, I should not have.
A $5 donation from Moneybags that says, "I'm Moneybags. I suck." Thank you, Moneybags. I forgot about that.
Get him, Sergeant Bird.
I'm so bad.
Oh, I miss TJ.
Is that sexual harassment? Get him, Sergeant Bird.
It's a shame TJ's dead. Rest in peace.
Yeah, it's a
Miss that
shame.
guy.
I hope we can resurrect him by maybe next Sunday.
Yeah. Until then, I dedicate the stream to TJ's memory.
We all join in.
Loved being somewhere else.
If we all join hands, maybe he'll come back. And by that I mean if we get 15k.
You guys want TJ to come back to life, don't you? I mean, come on. Don't be silly. Your Rockstar says the fuck's a TJ. Oh, you have no idea.
Should we tell him?
No, you can find out.
We can't tell you about TJ. You have to experience TJ.
If
Very
all five of us say his name, he comes back to life but haunted, so we can't do it.
Yes.
We don't talk about T-Day.
T-Bay.
T-Bay. Maybe if I lay an air horn in the middle of my living room and make a summoning circle out of it, maybe T-Bay will just appear. Is that how it works?
T-Bay claws.
If you point two air horns into each other and press both at the same time, he appears.
A singularity shows up.
Just leave pizza and air horns out. For T-Bay claws.
How's Ted Weezing doing?
Great question. I will do some investigation.
Theodore.
Now I'm going to Dark Passage.
Thanks. I'm doing very badly in Dark Passage. Because I'm Russian.
Doggo! Ah, scary doggo!
Fuck them dogs.
And then turtle.
Someone in chat says maybe if we say One Piece sucks, he'll appear.
That's what would actually get him going, though.
How much completion do I have? I'm missing 100 gems. How am I missing 100 gems in this level?
This is when they start having the whole chunks of gems being put into other into like secret sections that you gotta go find. It's like now they make you want to work for they make you want to work for the damn it. Make you work for the rest of the gems.
Yes.
Devil. This is a Christian channel.
Oh, I'll leave then.
First I'm like, oh, the little dogs aren't too bad. They aren't hurting you. But then it's like, oh no, they do try to attack you. They're just stronger. They're just stronger in the dark.
You can charge them when they're small, though.
Yeah. You just can't do a pacifist route. You can't do a pacifist route.
Fuck them dogs.
Whoop! About to get to 69.
Yo?
69%?
Actually, let me see. Yeah, once I get to 69%, I can't play anymore. I am at 69%! Oh, I can't play anymore.
You did it!
Based.
That's it. You're done.
Dragon pilled.
What percent are you at, Qatherine?
Chris.
Hold on. I wanna try to finish this because I keep dying. I really want to just.
Personal now.
What? How can I get down? What the fuck?
Every game is personalized.
There's one room in Dark Passage that's driving me a little nuts.
That was 400. Yes, 500. Damn, in Dark Passage.
Yes. 68%.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, so I'm a bit. Yeah, you got 69. Yeah, so you gotta stop. You gotta stop too at 69. Well, now I'm at 70 now, so it's all mute anymore. Now, now the joke's mute. Rip. Turtles. It does suck that Enter the Dragonfly ruined the concept of exploring the idea of dragons getting their dragonflies. It's like now if Spyro was alive, they could never do that idea again because Enter the Dragonfly tainted it.
I was gonna say I'd kind of want them to maybe just ignore that game, but Crash 4 came around and kind of acknowledged all the weird fringe stuff in a way I thought was cool.
Well, so they acknowledge everything except the Crash of the Titan. Like, there's, as far as I'm aware, there's literally no reference. There's literally no references to those games.
I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot those existed. Okay, it didn't acknowledge those games, but a lot of the other ones that did at least kind of tip the hat. Yeah, but then again, maybe Spyro 4 isn't worth salvaging at all.
Dragonfly is.
Well, I'd still want a new Spyro 4. That's just its own thing.
Yes, agreed. I don't.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't want them to try and redo Enter the Dragonfly because that was not good enough to try and salvage.
And again, like after Crash 4, it's like, yeah, they wouldn't do a remake of thing. They would just go ahead and just make their own new Spyro 4. Did I go the wrong way? Did I go that? I already went to Lofty Castle.
It needs around 10 to get set, so we should just fill out till about.
We'll just keep playing.
Yeah, 10 more minutes.
Cool.
Let me go to. Let's go do some blowhard. Oh no, not blowhard. Jacques.
Enter the Dragonfly wasn't that bad, y'all. Just mean.
No.
Do you mean just me, or do you mean do you mean just me, as in it's just your bad opinion, or do you mean that the game is just mean and not bad? In which case,
dang,
I have words.
You haven't played it. It's like the people who are like, oh, Secret Rings isn't that bad. It's like you watched cutscenes on YouTube. You haven't actually played Secret Rings.
Oh, 06 is fun. 06 is fun to break. I only watched a playthrough of the Game Grunts glitching it on YouTube.
Yo, I like the Game Grunts.
All just mean. Yeah, let me tell you about me. Let me tell you about being 12, 13 years old and getting that game for myself and having it freeze on loading screens repeatedly. Yes, freeze. Yes, as in I had to hard reboot the PS2 because it was locked, having level textures fail to load so the ground was invisible, having things totally glitch out. I think I'm being pretty nice to the game. I played it for this charity room. I think that's more than that game deserves for me.
For only 30 minutes, but still. Like for the 06 race, which will unlock if we get 15K, I did go back to 06 again after a while, and I was like, oh no, this game isn't good.
What?
And I was like, because I was always the one being like, oh, I like it. 06 isn't good, but I enjoy it. But I was getting frustrated at points. I'm like, oh no, what happened? Am I gone cynical?
Maybe it's because it's been a bad game this entire time.
Oh.
But then I played Shadow the Hedgehog, and I had fun with Shadow the Hedgehog. So I'm like, okay, I'm good. I'm safe. Shadow the Hedgehog is still good.
Chris and I are like 06 apologists. Like,
yeah. I feel like we're probably more pro 06 than most people at this point.
Yeah.
I don't know. I play it and I'm like, you know what? This game sucks and there are parts of it I really don't like, but I have fun with it. So
06 is like a solid skeleton of a game. Like it's missing a lot of bits of it, but it's like if it had like another year to stew in the pot, it would have been good.
I will agree with that, actually. Like, my frustration mostly comes from the fact that I think, like, if executed well, there's just, like, a ton of good ideas, but it all just falls flat.
Well, we talked about it yesterday in one of our previous streams, but, you know, if Sega hadn't said, hey, release the game a year early for the 15th anniversary, then it probably wouldn't have been so bad.
And, like, if half the team didn't split off to make secret rings,
like
a year before. There's a lot going against 06.
Yeah. It's not 06's fault.
Just not. Yeah.
It's
Sega's.
I just remember the GameStop employee looking at my dad weird when he bought the game for me. He's like, I don't know about this one.
Well, he probably saw the Platinum Hits box art and was like, here you go.
Nah, this is OG day one.
Oh no.
Day one.
Well, he didn't know any better.
Someone pointed
no one
out
knew
the
any better.
narrative in 06 is also just pretty trash, and it's, to me, it's not just that it is trash, it's that it's trash and the game thinks it's written like they think it's good. I don't care if a story is bad, if a story isn't the point of the game, but if it's making the story such a big part of the game and treating it like it's so important to the game, which I would 100% argue that game is, and it's trash, it's like, no, don't.
I wish it was at least enjoyable. Like, I'd argue SA2 doesn't have a good story, but I still do enjoy it, and I like seeing those characters handle those situations, and I like the way the characters are in SA2 most of the time, to a point where, like, I still get to the ending and I get a little emotional. I'm like, yeah, we did it, guys. But it's still, 06 doesn't have that.
Yeah, 06 at least does have a skeleton. Again, it also has a skeleton of an idea. It just needed a lot of, like, rewriting and, like, to make it, like structured properly. Like, it's like, oh, it's like there are core ideas of being like, oh, this could work under like a I could see if Ian Flynn was told, hey, you can rewrite 06 in the form of a comic. Like, I could see how he could take it and like make it work.
Yeah.
Because he has like, to be like, oh yeah, I can see how this could work, but he also knows that how he could change something around to make it more effective and like actually like good in that context.
What if Ian keeps the kiss?
Make Elise a less terrible character.
Yeah, he would clearly keep Elise and he would keep her human, but yeah, he wouldn't keep the kiss. You know that for sure.
Yeah, Elise, they really did her dirty. Like, she doesn't do anything. She's really lame. They should have written her better.
It is funny because, again, in the Sonic Encyclopedia, he does do like a pretty decent job of like trying to summarize the game, like how it is. But then, but when it comes to summarizing Sonic's story, it's basically just describe it as a constant repeating of Save the Princess. Like, he doesn't even like try to like make the game sound, like make Sonic's story sound any deeper than it is. It's literally just, yeah, it's just rescuing the princess constantly, while Sonic and while Shadow and Silver are the ones that have the actual in-depth plot.
Yeah,
Man,
Sonic.
look what we done. Now everyone in the comments arguing.
Well,
It's all it
Son-
takes.
it's weird that Sonic is like a footnote in his own game. It's
Mhm. Now, once you plot out what's actually happening in Sonic 06's story, Sonic's contribution is being there, being somewhere else, and stopping Eggman.
So Sonic's whole thing is to make Elise have a connection, so that her whole thing is just to be there, so Elise can have a connection, so that Iblis can get released. That's all.
Cry.
Yeah, for her to cry over. Which
Yeah,
is
like I said, a footnote.
Yeah.
Did somebody say feet?
Oh no!
Oh no.
You can push the square button to look at my feet. Really,
push
those
circle
60
to take off
more
your
of the Duke.
shoes.
I like
No.
the Duke a lot, and I wish there was more Duke of Soliana content, but there isn't. He's just a call in that game.
With the money.
With the money, you can buy items in the town.
In the town!
If we talk about things that live rent-free in heads, for me it's that one. I think of that literally weekly. I have a problem, but something about with the money, you can buy items in the town.
Wait, the line is with the money?
With, yeah, I don't know if they just badly translated it, or maybe it made sense to them at the time, but...
Catherine, it's
with
one of the
money.
first things you hear him say in the game. If not the first thing.
I feel, well, I've never played the game. I've only watched commentaries, so I feel like whatever I saw, people were probably talking over it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
David Wills is a really funny guy. Yeah, he can do that funny bombast voice very well.
Stefan, do you remember where the room is with the stairs of statues in Haunted Towers? I'm trying to remember how to get there.
In Haunted Tower, am I in Haunted Tower? I literally just got to Haunted Towers now, so
okay.
I'm still, I'll probably figure that out once I get further in.
Okay. So I'm like, I can't remember how to get there.
Oh.
And I know that's where the rest of the stuff I'm missing is, but I forgot how to get there. Oh wait, is it up top? And then you have to, I think you have to do a weird jump.
Kiss me.
I would agree with you, AE. The Sonic games are very dry from a character personality standpoint with the localizations. Sonic was just given a gun in 06. He could have solved a lot of problems a lot faster. But then they would have made it a pink gun later, so what are you gonna do?
Smack. Ow. It's always like whenever you can, like, when you're up on an incline, you can like run and jump, and it's like you get to the point where like you're running and jumping, going. It's always satisfying.
Oh, I think I see where I'm supposed to go. You have to hug here really close. Nope, never mind. I'm a dumbass. Oh, I haven't played this level.
How much longer do you think?
Ted says he's ready.
Yeah, they are ready ATM.
Okay, so tell us when you want to stop, and then we can see how what our percentages
Save.
is.
I think we can stop. Whatever.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna call it on now. Both of you stop. Okay, 3, 2,
Oh, I
1.
always-
Now.
Yeah. 75%.
21. Nice.
71. Oh, hey. Stefan.
Really suck. Nice.
Stefan,
Da-da-da-da.
call me.
Okay, so Stefan, you're the absolute Spyro winner. Now, if I was in this race, maybe it would be a little different. Maybe I'll throw down a gauntlet next time at both of you
shit.
just for that.
Spyro
shit.
2 3 or 4-way race.
It's not gay as long as it's a three-way.
I mean, I don't mind either way. Anyway, hey guys, up here and let the Super Bomberman boys prepare their bombs. I don't know what those games are about. Thanks everyone for joining. Thank you all for the donations. I had a good time. I always love seeing Spyro. Any final words from the runners?
That's a no.
Looks at hand. Remember to donate for Jackbox by the end, because before Jackbox, that'll be when we're closing off. So if you want any more, put it in for that. Thank you. Man, that was a lot of writing on my hand.
With the money, you can donate to the Tiltify in the town.
All right. We'll see you soon for Bomberman R. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.